What is up? So, Josh and I came down here tonight. We were messing with his stuff. And then I wanted to show him what the Aristo did when you start it, because it's stinky and it smokes. And he said, oh, surely it's not that bad. It was that bad. I think I grossed him out. It stunk the whole shop up. Then I was like, hey, let's try to get it on the lift. Then what do? I took the back mufflers off. And the bottom bolt broke on both of the flanges, so I guess they're not going back on. Now that I realize that I had just kind of committed to maybe going to Cars and Coffee on Saturday, guess we're going with no back mufflers. But what we're going to do now, we're going to fire the car up, see what it sounds like, get an idea of like what this thing should, I don't know. It's going to sound like this plus a little bit quieter once I do the rest of the exhaust. So let's let it down, fire it up, see what it sounds like. I don't know. That doesn't sound that good. Josh, where are you? Thoughts?
It's very hollow.
It is very hollow. Yeah.
It didn't sound bad when it was wide open, though.
No, it doesn't sound... Well, so the thing you guys have to realize is it's currently... The exhaust gets diverted from the rear, like, bank, I guess, the rear 3 cylinders, into the front. So it's got a weird, like, V6-y kind of sound until the sequential twins balance out and allow you to hear both banks equally, because it's the way the sequential turbos work. We can fix that, but it makes it really, really, really laggy, so I'm not doing that. I guess we just need to, you know, do the exhaust. So I think I'm waiting on mufflers. That's the only thing. I've got some Vibrant, some of their oval mufflers on order. They were on back order, so I'm waiting on them. I've got my tubing. I've got my cutout, which it's not going to be used the way you think it's going to be used. So electric cutout that I got from Chris Miller of Rise Fab. So I've got that. What else? I think that's it. Some V-bands, exhaust components. Yeah, so basically I'm waiting for the mufflers, and I really need to do an oil change because, like I said, I think the injectors are leaking off on this thing. That's going to be another video. We're going to eventually put some bigger injectors in this thing, let the Haltech actually take control of some stuff, and yeah, we got some stuff to do. I'm going to lay all the exhaust parts out, we'll take a look at them, and yeah. Alright. For whatever reason, instead of actually getting all the exhaust parts out, Josh and I decided to clean up the underside. We undercoated the bottom, pulled the heat shields off for the mufflers, like where the mufflers are going to be, there, and he painted one, I painted one, and we put it back together. The back looks like it's brand new now. It's a shame we don't have any exhaust on the car. Alright, so it's a new day. I finally laid out all the exhaust parts for the Aristo. Got it up on the lift. Been looking over things. I looked over a few things. So you know I can't leave anything alone. And I didn't want these things pointing up into the cabin or at the body here. So what did I do? I found some scraps with 2.5 to 3 inch like pieces already welded on, and I made turn downs. So yeah, it's got turn downs on it. It sounds absolutely awful. So basically, with the car in sequential twins mode, it sounds like a V6 Camaro from 1995 with a Flowmaster on it. It sounds terrible. So I decided to try true twins because it opens up the diverter for the exhaust and it actually makes it be a straight 6 sound. It sounded better, but it still sounds weird. Basically above like 4,000, 3,000 RPMs, it doesn't make any sound. All you hear is rushing air. So I want to show you guys how we're going to fix that. All right, here's what we're going to do. Vibrant mufflers, vibrant tips. I got some tubing here, some U-bends, and gaskets, V-bands, my new vibrant catalog. This is the part that's going to be the interesting thing right here. Cutout. Now you guys are thinking, hey, family car, why the hell do you have a cutout for your family car? There's a very good reason. The cutout is not going to just dump straight to the ground. What the cutouts is going to do is bypass these factory mufflers. All right, so these, you can hear they're just completely hollow. They're a chambered muffler, right? So the plan, you can see this car already, I did it's got a kind of a downpipe on it. It's 2.5 into 3. So then 3 to here, and then it necks down to the factory exhaust. So it's going to go 3 all the way to here. Then there's going to be the cutout. If the cutout is closed, it forces the exhaust through these pocket mufflers. And then it will go on out the back. However, this side will be stock tubing here, and then into the muffler, and then we're going to do like a Fireball Mega style, axle back. However, the part that's going to be really interesting is the one that's going to be going out the right side of the car. It's going to go 3 inch out of the cutout on over to here. This will intersect back in with a 3 inch here. Then it's going to go 3 inch, 3 inch, 3 inch, 3 inch into 3 inch muffler straight out. So what's that going to do? Cutout's closed. All the exhaust will go through the factory mufflers and also through the rear mufflers. However, when the cutout is open, it will be a straight shot 3 inch to one muffler. So it'll be a single muffler, it'll be quite a bit louder, and it will be straight through. All right, you're probably asking, why the hell are you making this so overcomplicated? It's a street car. It's a family car. It's a daily. It's got to be practical. So, it's going to be quiet when I want it to be quiet, and then it's going to be rowdy when I want it to be rowdy. All with the press of a button. So, I got this kit for this electric cutout from Rise Fab Shop. This is all stainless. This comes off so that you can weld the pipes to this. So it's ultra low profile, as you guys can see, because the pipes weld to it. And then, like I said, it's got a control box and wireless controller. That's what's going to be great right here. So it can be sitting there idling. I'll put this on my key fob. That's all it is another key fob, on and off. This right here is going to be the key. You got all these new cars. You got BMWs. You got all the new Lexus and Porsche and all these cars with this great feature of loud and quiet factory. Well, guess what? I'm greedy. I want it on my old ass Toyota. So we're going to do it. This is probably the most overcomplicated exhaust. It's not overcomplicated. It's a little overcomplicated, but it's the most complicated exhaust that I've ever built for myself. So I've built stuff for other people that I've like poured my heart into, and usually I just, because I do that, I don't have enough time or care to do it for my own stuff. It's like, get it done, make it work, make it not hit things, make it sealed up, all of that. However, this car is going to be different. I really hope you guys are following this here. I'm going to put a picture. I drew a picture. That's how I figured out what parts I needed. So I'm going to put a picture here. And that picture hopefully allows you guys to understand a little bit better of what this thing's going to look like. Like I said, I got these big old tips, these big bad boys right here, 4-inch rolled tip. That is going to come out a little bit at an angle. Show you guys here. Hold on. Come back here. All right. So the plan, if you've never seen a Fireball Mega, is they kind of kick up a little bit. They were built by 5-Ziggin, like the wheel company. And they'll sit somewhere in here like this. Maybe they're kind of VIP. These are going to obviously have to be cut down. These were the last of these that were in the United States, maybe in existence, because I guess they weren't very popular, and Vibrant discontinued them a few years ago. Thank goodness they had them at my supplier. Last two, I bought them. So, yeah, we're getting weird. I think it's going to sound awesome, and I think the real plan here is to just get this thing to where, like, it sounds good and it looks cool, because, like, the way these things are set up, you can see the back of this big polished muffler from the back. So, like, at night, cruising down the road with this car low, it looks really cool, like, seeing the polished mufflers just kind of hanging down a little bit. I'm a weirdo. It's like I said, I'm trying to do this car justice and kind of keep it JDM. And, you know, the problem is I'm not going to buy some old used JDM exhaust when I could build something a lot better with better parts. Well, new parts. HKS and stuff, they're good. So don't flame me like crazy. But the big deal here is that I am building this exactly the way I want this. And I think you guys are going to find that it's really cool. It is complicated. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. You're fine. Yeah, so we got all our parts finally. These mufflers were on back order for like 3 months. So they finally came in. I'm really excited about them. I did get a double offset so that it's a little easier to get the bends into the front of the muffler, and then the cutout in the bumper requires an offset anyways. So got these. They had to be a specific size. I got dual 3-inch. They're both going to look exactly the same, except for the fact one of them is going to have 3-inch run to it. So when the cutout's open, noise, flow, that should support more than this transmission will ever support, which I'm telling you guys, the automatic is staying in this car. I'm not swapping it. I want to be able to enjoy driving it just normally. So, yeah. All right, so I know that was a lot of talking. I know. And this video is going to end here. So this is the end of part 1 of the Aristo Gets an Exhaust. Look forward to part 2. It's going to be coming. And I need to basically sort the mufflers first. So in the next video, we're going to go through cutting the tips down, welding them to the mufflers, making sure they're all straight, and then replacing the rear mufflers and everything, probably do the left one first because it's going to be hooking up to existing tubing. After that, we're going to get the 3-inch stuff done and run and hook all of the original pocket mufflers back to that. We got to get the cutout in it and all of that. So we got a lot of stuff coming with this exhaust, and yeah. So I'm going to draw the line here. I've talked a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys really soon. If you guys are looking forward to, you know, the next videos, make sure you tell me in the comments, like the video. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. So yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully really soon. Life's kind of crazy right now, but you guys stay safe. Bye.